how to turn every day of your life into a perfect day? That's what we'll discuss in today's episode of Psychology for Marketers. Hi, my name is Magda. I'm the founder and host of Psychology for Marketers, and welcome to this week's episode. Today, we'll discuss how you can have the perfect day. And in fact, we're not just going to talk about one day, we're going to talk about lifestyle so that you can experience that perfect day every single day. First thing I want you to really get a clarity on is what your perfect day would look like. See, the reason why most of people do not live their perfect day, it's because they don't really know what they want. When I ask people what their perfect day would look like, the initial answers are being able to sleep in and not having have to rush to work, or not having have to do what the boss tells them to do, being able to order food, like order pizza and not worry whether they're gonna put on weight because of this. But see, all of this, these are just little things that actually just make it convenient for you, but they do not make up a perfect day. So first exercise for you is to really understand what your perfect day would look like. And to do it, you can either get a journal and just write down, write a story, how your day would look like from the moment you wake up, going through breakfast, lunch, meeting people, what you're doing, how you're feeling, where do you go, who's there with you, all until the moment when you go to bed. Another option, this is what I do, is you can create a vision board. So find pictures of the things that you really love and that you want to have in your life, and just stick it on a board and put it on the wall where you can see it very easily. And that helps you to get clarity on what your perfect day would look like. Now, when doing it, I want you to actually focus on how you want to feel more rather than on what you want to do. So if you start with the fact that you want to feel happy, you want to feel fulfilled or loved, that's actually a good base later to design the actions that you will be taking that particular day. And I also want you to think of the 3 C's, and these are natural needs that everybody has. The first one is we have the need to create. We want to express ourselves creatively. So it could be painting. In fact, the 2 paintings you see on the walls, they are my paintings. I like painting in my free time. That's one of the ways how I express myself creatively. But also having this blog and recording videos for you, it's a way for me to create. So also think for yourself, what can you create? How can you create things in your life so you have this feeling of expression, of expressing the creative nature of yourself? The second C is the need to connect. We need to connect with other people or with animals or with nature. We need the feeling of being connected to something. And again, it can be very different for different people. Like I mentioned, you could just think of spending some time and playing with animals or spending more time with your family. It can be also connection to God. You can just pray and feel the connection. But you also want to make sure that into your perfect day, you're designing the aspects that will help you feel connected. And finally, the third C, it's our need to contribute. We all need to serve. We need to help other people, help the planet, help the city we live in. There are some people, of course, that do more of this and some who do less, but the need nevertheless exists in all of us. So you want to look at these 3 C's, right? Connect, create, and contribute, because they will help you feel fulfilled during your perfect day. All of this allows you to have a vision of your perfect day. And like I said, the essential step to having a perfect day is to have a vision of how it would look like. If you don't know what your perfect would look like, there's no way you can do anything to have it. And I'll tell you, I know people who wake up every day at 5 a.m. because they're so excited for the day to come. They have a very strong vision of what they want their day and their life to look like. And they wake up happy and excited because every day they make an effort to turn this day into the perfect day. So now that you have the vision, it's time to think of all the actions and what you want to do. So this is where you go into the little details. Like I said, if you want to create, maybe you want to paint, or maybe you want to do some sculpture, maybe you want to play music, anything that can be creative. So you take the feelings, how you want to feel, and you take your 3 C's and you come up with the list of different things that you can do to achieve those feelings, so they will make you feel the way you want to feel. Another thing you can also design into this day, it's considering how you want to react. So let's say, how do you want to be perceived by other people? That will help you also to design and later act on that perfect day vision. Let's say you want to be perceived by other people as somebody calm. That gives you indication how to behave in case you get into the argument with somebody, being your boss, your colleague, or a friend or a family member. So if you keep in your mind the vision that you have for your perfect day, it will help you react in a way that you actually want to react, that will allow you to feel the way you want to feel. So think of all these details. For your perfect day, how would you treat your family? How would you treat your friends? How would you treat your boss? How would you treat yourself? Now, it's time to live according to that vision. And the most important thing when you start your day and you want to make it your perfect day, it's how you start it. It's your morning. See, in the morning, first of all, our willpower is the strongest, so we are the most motivated to do things. So ride on the wave of this, use it, and make your morning perfect. In fact, I have a whole video of how to start your morning, how to start your day so it's most effective, and I'm sharing the link for you for this video below this one, so that you can also check out the other video and get more tips on how to start your day. But why it's important, it's because if you start right, on the right note, exactly the way you want to have your day, you actually engage in what's called commitment and consistency. It's a term nailed by Robert Cialdini in his book Influence, but it represents the idea that once we start doing something, we have a very strong tendency to continue. We don't like breaking this pattern. So if you start good, you feel more motivated and more committed to fulfilling your whole day according to the vision that you set for yourself. However, if your morning is crappy, if you eat something unhealthy, let's say you wanted to exercise and you did it, you treated somebody badly, we have a tendency of thinking, damn, I already screwed it up, there's no point of trying anymore for the rest of the day, I'll start tomorrow. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. We've all been there. So, like I said, make sure you start big and you start strong with your morning. We often say that we don't have enough time during the day to do things that we want. Frankly, this is not true. It's just about planning and how productive you are during your day. So I want you to actually write down on a sheet of paper, in your calendar, whatever suits you best, what time during the day you'll be dedicating to different activities. If you don't plan it, it's not going to happen. So if you want to spend some time on your 3 C's, if you want to create, make sure you block the space during the day where you get to do it. And if you want to connect with people, again, make sure you have it in your calendar for today so that you, first of all, don't forget it, and secondly, that you have time for it. Plan all of the activities you want to do to feel in a way that you wanted to do according to your vision and all the C's that you planned for yourself. Now, let's be honest, I know at the beginning might be a bit difficult. You might have a long list of the things that you want for your perfect day, and then when the day comes, you don't always go through with all of them. And that's okay. Remember, it's a process, and it's more about lifestyle than just one day. So just because you don't manage to do everything today, it doesn't mean that you have no tomorrow. So try to improve every single day, and you get to the point when finally almost every day is going to be the perfect day for you. And even if something happens that's outside of your control, you don't want to engage in arguments, but somebody pulls you into an argument. Always remember how you want to feel. Try to adjust every situation during the day to how you want to feel so that you feel happy, you feel fulfilled, that you connect to our 3 C's. And remember, you always have time to adjust. Just because something bad during the days happen doesn't mean that the whole day must be ruined. In fact, there's this awesome saying that, if something bad happens and then we break everything, right? So let's say you wanted to eat healthy during the day and you ate that pizza or that cake, and now you think, well, what the heck, let's just go and eat all the bad things. Well, it's compared to the idea of, if you drive a car and you get a flat tire, are you gonna, destroy all the other 3 tires so that you cannot go anymore? Or would you rather focus on changing this 1 tire so you can keep on driving? Do the same every single day. Focus, if there's something that doesn't work out, just focus on changing it. And then remember, you still have 3 other tires. You still have all the other hours in the day to make it better and make it work. And seriously, it's all it takes to turn every single day of your life into a perfect life. I hope you liked this video and that it gave you some useful tips on how to create the lifestyle and really the type of life that you love and that you want to wake up to. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends and help me spread this message to as many people as possible. And just know that I really appreciate your contribution for it. And if you want more videos like this, then make sure that you subscribe to psychologyformarketers.com, because this way you'll be getting videos like this from me every week, plus some additional tips, additional content, and very special offers that I only keep to our subscribers. Thank you so much for this time that you spent on watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. I love you so much, and I'll see you next week.